My name is Lingyuan. 3 years ago, I enlisted in my brother's stead. I joined the Demon Suppression Army under my brother Yi Bai's name. In this great war, I only wanted to earn battle merits. I never thought he would strip away all 3 years of my merits. I served for 3 years, slaying 1,000,000 enemies. The marshal specially appointed me 5-star general of the Eastern Demon Suppression Army. But dinner's ready. How much longer will you hide in your room? Coming. Tell me, which refugee camp did you crawl back from? What does that smell? How are we supposed to eat? Lingyuan. Since you're back, go take a shower. Change your clothes. Your brother's martial examination is soon. Don't affect him. Back then, they made me enlist in my brother's place. Now that I'm back, I can't even hear a single word of concern. I sold my life on the front lines for him for 3 years. Do I not even have the right to sit down and eat now? That was just gilding. So don't come back acting like some war hero. Countless times, I wrestled with death. In their eyes, it was just gilding? If it was just gilding, why didn't you go back then? Were you afraid your halo wasn't shiny enough? Or afraid you'd die in an alien beast's jaws? Enough. A family bickering like this, what a disgrace. Since you're back, don't let every word out of your mouth be a barb. Don't forget you still have to live in this family. Back for 3 days, cooped up in your room all day. Who knows what bad habits you picked up at the front. Since you're back, there's something I need to tell you. When the conscription list came down that year, it was he who personally pushed me onto the battlefield, making me enlist in my brother's place. And at the time, I wasn't even a martial artist. Your brother's martial examination is soon. Under the current policy, those with battle merits get extra points in the examination. Also, I plan to promote Yi Bai to major in the Demon Suppression Army. A major's rank requires honors to support it. So what do you want? You spent 3 years at the front. You must have some battle merits. Not many, perhaps, but more than enough to boost your brother's score. Transfer all your battle merits to your brother. All of them. Brother, I'm going to enter the St. Martial Academy. I'm going to take father's position. Helping him is helping the Yi family. Big brother, your battle merits are useless on you. Give them to me. I can go further. What I earn with my life on the front lines. You call it useless? Giving your merits to him is the most fitting arrangement. Otherwise, with your aptitude, even 10 more years wouldn't get you promoted. And what about me? You can go work at your mother's company. The Yi family won't mistreat you. How ridiculous. If any of them had cared about me, even a little in these 3 years, they wouldn't still think I'm just a common soldier with ordinary honors. They wouldn't have said something as absurd as transferring my merits. But this is fine too. What if I say no? What did you say? I said, what if I refuse? Yi Lingyuan, don't be ungrateful. Father let you come back. That's giving you a chance. Give your merits to brother. And you can stay in the Yi family. Stay in the Yi family. I've been back for 3 days. None of you came to see me even once. No one asked how I was doing at the front. Now, the moment we meet, you can't wait to take my merits. Lingyuan, it's not that we don't care about you. It's just that your brother's examination is imminent. Time is too tight. So my 3 years of sacrifice and blood and sweat should just go to him. Then what am I? You came back alive. That means the 3 years weren't wasted. The army tempered you. It also gave you battle merits. The merits were given by the army, or carved out by my own hands. Don't tell me you think a few years in the army give you the right to bargain with me? I'm just asking, was the conscription list that year your arrangement? Deliberately sending me to serve in his place, then smoothly making me hand over my honors when I returned? What nonsense are you talking about? What nonsense are you spouting? What standing does the Yi family have in Jiangbei? Yi Bai is your heir. Yet the list just happened to fall on the Yi family. Just happened to be him. And just happened to end up being me. Yi Tai. Dare you say you had nothing to do with this? So what if I arranged it? You're the elder brother. Yi buys the future of the Yi family. Sending you to the front back then was to temper you and to give you a chance. I gave you an identity. I gave you food and clothing. I gave you the right to live. Now I'm asking you to use your merits to help your brother. What right do you have to refuse? A chance? If I hadn't found you in the old district, you'd have died out there long ago. Everything you have was given by the Yi family. 10 years ago, you brought me back. Not because I was your son, but because Yi Bai needed a path. Don't make it sound so ugly. Mom and Dad raised you for all these years. Don't you owe them something? Owe them? What did I get when I returned to the Yi family? Affection? Resources? Neither. What I got was the demand to go to the front and die for my brother. Huh. Ye Lingyuan. Don't keep holding that over us. Didn't you come back alive? You think surviving the battlefield is easy? Enough. This isn't a discussion, it's a notice. And if I don't give, then I'll take it myself. Lingyuan, this is unfair to you. But if your brother enters the Saint Martial Academy and becomes a martial saint in the future, you, as his elder brother, will share the glory. Do you know he arranged for me to take Yi Bai's place in the army? Do you know that what you call family affection is worth nothing in your eyes? In your eyes, I'm just a piece to be used. I won't get my merits. Yi Bai's future has nothing to do with me. Unfilial wretch. Say that again. I said I won't give. Live in Zhuhai. Same country. Completely different pictures. It's Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday. Oh, it. You think you have a choice? Of course I do. Everything you have was given by the Yi family. Your battle merits belong to the Yi family too. Not carved out by me, blade by blade on the front lines. Huh. If it weren't for my name, Yi Tai's name, you think the East would have looked after you? You think you'd have come back alive? You really think I relied on you at the front? What else? From today onward, I will no longer exist as a member of the Yi family. What do you mean? Since there's no place for me here, of course I'll leave. Lingyuan, don't be rash. We can talk this through. I've made myself clear enough. From this day forward, I have nothing more to do with the Yi family. You insolent brat, you dare sever ties with me, Yi Tai? It's not about severing ties. It's that you never treated me as family. From beginning to end. I was always an outsider. HM. That palm strike, though not at full strength, couldn't be dodged by an ordinary grandmaster. I just missed. That so-called debt of bringing me into the Yi family. I repaid 3 years ago. Unfilial wretch. How dare you dodge? A few years in the army, and you've gotten cocky, daring to defy your old man? Yi Tai, from today on, I owe you nothing. Nor do I owe the Yi family. Lingyuan. Fine. Very well. You just got back. Aren't we being too hasty? After all these years, we owe him too much. Owe him. I brought her from the old district. Let her into the Yi family. Let her live to this day. You call that owing? But taking her brother's place in the army, that was her trial. Father. What about the battle merits? No need to worry. 3 years ago, he enlisted in your place, under your name. Those battle merits were always yours. In a few days, prepare a celebration banquet. Invite the elite of Jiangbei. Announce that Yi Bai, who enlisted 3 years ago, has returned. And Yi Lingyuan? The poison is still spreading. If we delay any longer, his vital energy will continue to decline. These immense battle merits I give to him. Can he even bear them? Xiaoyi, you've been home, I take it? How are the injuries? I went back. Good. You're the East Key, a martial saint prospect we're cultivating. Your father isn't going to keep you, is he? No. Once I'm done here, I'll head back immediately. Good. The Jiang family is arranged. Old Master Jiang Yuya will treat your wounds. When will you go? Tonight. Son of a bitch. Yunfei. General. Look carefully. This says, son of a Yi family of Jiangbei. General, his enlistment records show. He's from the old district of Jiangbei. No official connection to the Yi family was found. Old district, Yitai Son. Huh, a fine Yitai indeed. General He. What do you mean? Do you know how many martial resources it takes to raise a martial saint? That Yitai wants me to raise his son for him. Raise him well, and he reaps the rewards. List all the resources he consumed in 3 years. His battle merits, his rank, everything. And look into what the Jiangbei Yi family is up to. Yes, sir. Yitai, either you give the man back to the east, or you account for every last bit of it. Excuse me, are you General Yi? That's me. My name is Zhao Ye. I'm Teacher John's disciple. He sent me to pick you up. Sorry for the trouble. No trouble. Teacher Jiang has already reviewed your injuries. He'll treat you personally tomorrow. Tonight, please rest at the Jiang residence. General Yi, would you like to go home and get some things? No need. That place is no longer my home. Yi family celebration banquet. Son of Yi Zhongbing returns from the border. The youngest 20-year-old major in the Demon Suppression Army. Yi Bai is only 20? Already a major? The Yi family truly is the pillar of Jiangbei. Back when the front lines were in chaos. General Yi sent his own son to war. Now he returns in triumph. Well deserved. I heard Yi Bai will also take the martial examination. Bonus points for battle merits. Plus the Yi family's resources. St. Martial Academy is guaranteed. Major Yi Bai, the genius who made waves within a year of enlisting. Then he went silent. I thought he died in battle. 3 years of service. Battle merits to his name, and the Yi family holds command of the Jiangbei Demon Suppression Army. A major's rank isn't really a big deal. Major. The information is confirmed. Yitai has publicly announced that Yi Bai, who enlisted 3 years ago, has returned. Has that Yitai lost his mind? A martial saint prospect. A 5-star general of the Demon Suppression Army, and he gives him a major? General, could it be that the Yi Bai from Jiangbei and our Yi Bai in the military command are not the same person? Go on. Although Yi Bai's identity is classified, Yitai is, after all, a 1-star general of the Demon Suppression Army. It wouldn't be hard for him to look into his own son. General, where are you going? Jiangbei. Regardless. I'm going on this trip, and I'll see just what. He's hiding in that gourd of his. General Yi. Teacher is here. Enter. Young friend. I am Jiang Yuye. Old Master Jiang. Sorry to have you come all this way so early. When General He himself asks, I naturally must come. First, let me see the wound. This is poison from those alien races of the starry sky, left behind after I slew a half-step martial saint of their kind. Can be treated? Yes, but it takes time, and it requires a price. Old Master, name it. Then I won't stand on ceremony. My Jiang family has been physicians for generations. But our martial fortune is weak. Therefore, we lack a strong one to protect the Jiang family's descendants. Might I ask if you're engaged? Old Master, is this also part of the consultation fee? Partly and partly not. The Jiang family is a lineage of healers. Outsiders respect me because I can still save lives. But in this martial era, strength speaks loudest. The Jiang family's standing in Jiangbei is not low, but only because I'm still alive. My sons all died on the battlefield, leaving me only a granddaughter. Her talent is exceptional. She studies at the St. Martial Academy in the capital. But great talent also means a more dangerous path ahead. I want to find someone who can protect her. He Dingjun said. You're among the youngest talents in the military command. I trust his judgment. Old master flatters me. But I already have an engagement. An engagement? Su Yuhan of the Su family, arranged by the Yi family years ago. In that case, I won't meddle in another's betrothal. I'll still treat your wounds. Thank you, old master. Don't thank me so soon. The medicine must be drunk, the poison drawn. You'd best stay at the Jiang residence these days. Huh? The martial alliance of the provincial capital. All the great families have been invited. Yes, patriarch. Father, isn't the major's commission a bit hasty? You've served 3 years. You have honors to your name. Major is just the beginning. Brother is destined for the Saint Martial Academy. What's a major? As for Lingyuan, are you really not going to ask again? Ask what? He chose to leave. Am I supposed to beg him to come back? But the battle merits. He enlisted in Yi Bai's place. He used Yi Bai's name. So the honors naturally go to Yi Bai. At the victory banquet, I will formally announce that the one who returned from 3 years of service is Yi Bai. What if Yi Lingyuan comes to cause trouble? Let him come. It'll show him that without the Yi family, he is nothing. Master, the young lady of the Su family has arrived. She asked for Yi Lingyuan by name. Yi Lingyuan, the eldest son of the Yi family. Aren't you called Yi Bai? Yi Lingyuan, don't think hiding in the Jiang family means I can't find you. What is it? I'm calling off our engagement. You've been cast out by the Yi family. Don't cling to our betrothal anymore. I will never marry you. Understood. What? The engagement is void. You may leave. You're not going to stop me? Are you that important? Yi Lingyuan. Don't pretend you're so carefree. Every time I mentioned breaking the engagement before, you'd always change the subject. That was then. Now that the Yi family has cast you out, you start pretending you don't care. I truly don't care. Miss Su, since the engagement is dissolved, let this matter end here. The Jiang family still has patients to tend to. I won't keep you. Grandpa Jiang, you really want to introduce your granddaughter to him? Why not? He's no longer the Yi family heir. The Yi family truly values Yi Bai. Don't let him fool you. Since when does the Jiang family take orders from a little girl like you? I'm just reminding you. Get out. Grandpa Jiang, this junior spoke out of turn. Please forgive me. Miss, are we returning to the Su family? Yes. Ha ha ha. The engagement is dissolved. Now we can revisit the matter of my granddaughter. Old master, this matter still requires your granddaughter's consent. Of course. Her name is Jiang Dai. She's at the Saint Martial Academy in the capital. She should be returning in a few days. You two can meet then. If he doesn't agree, then we'll drop the matter. Ha ha, of course. Teacher, the prescription is ready. Treat the wounds first. Nothing else is urgent. The Yi family will hold a victory banquet in 3 days and confer the rank of major in the Demon Suppression Army. Yi buys the Yi family's future. The Jiang family will regret this sooner or later. I truly don't care. Young friend Yi, since the engagement is dissolved, then my granddaughter's matter. Has the Jiang family gone mad? General Yi, aren't you going to explain? Explain to whom? If the Yi family truly credits your honors to Yi Bai, then let the bullets fly for a while. Do you need me to step in? No need. They want to take your battle merits to elevate their youngest son, old Master Jiang. My battle merits are scorching hot. Not everyone can hold them. General, Yi sent your son to war back then. Now he returns in triumph. Truly a tiger's cub from a general's door, guarding the home and the nation. That is a soldier's duty. That Yi Bai returned alive is a testament to his own skill. All thanks to father's guidance. A major at 20. His future is limitless. Brother, the whole Jiangbei knows you're back today. Not enough. Only entering the St. Martial Academy counts as a true beginning. Lingyuan. I'm grateful to all of you for coming today. 3 years ago, the front lines erupted. Alien beasts invaded. As the commander of Jiangbei, I should have gone to the battlefield myself. But the northern defense line was equally unstable. I could only send my son Yi Bai to the front lines to slay the enemy. General Yi, your righteousness is admirable. Now that Yi Bai has returned, after 3 years of warfare, accumulating honors. Today, I have 2 announcements. First, a victory banquet for Yi Bai. Second, from this day forth, Yi Bai is conferred the rank of Major in the Jiangbei Demon Suppression Army. Who approves? Who objects? A major at 20. That's a first for Jiangbei, isn't it? The Yi family is about to produce a prodigy. Thank you, father. Yi Bai will not let the Yi family down, nor Jiangbei. 0598. Welcome, young Master Zhao. Young Master, the news is confirmed. The Yi family's victory banquet is today. So then, I finally get to meet that war god of the border. But the Yi family invited only Jiangbei's elite today. We probably can't even get past the gate. Almost forgot. The Yi family is a military aristocracy of Jiangbei. We can't force our way in. Then what do? Go to the provincial governor's residence. Have my uncle bring us in. Governor Li may not be willing. He will be. The old master personally instructed it. He wouldn't dare refuse. You come to Jiangbei without telling me beforehand. And now you want me to attend the Yi family's banquet? What's wrong with that? I am a provincial governor of Jiangbei, equal in rank to Yi Tai. Me attending a banquet for some junior. Aren't you embarrassed? I certainly am. But the old master of my family instructed it. Old Master Zhao. Why is he interested in the Yi family? How did you get to be governor? That son of the Yi family who served 3 years. He's been marked as a martial saint prospect in the East. 3 years in the army. Countless kills. The border calls him the war god. The old master said. The military command has already approved his rank. Approved? How old is he? That's why I came. Someone like this will surely become a martial saint in the future. What are you doing? Going to the Yi family. Weren't you just saying it was embarrassing? This young man bears the mark of a saint. We must forge a deep connection. We cannot offend him. Huh? Patriarch, the governor is here. What? The governor came in person? It seems Yi Bai's standing is heavier than we imagined. Governor Li, what brings you to the Yi family today? I heard the Yi family has good news. Came to join the celebration. And this is a junior of my household. From the capital, surname Zhao. General Yi, 3 years ago when the alien beasts invaded, you resolutely sent your own son to the front lines. Such righteousness. Truly admirable. Ha 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 ha. When a nation is in peril, everyone bears responsibility. And I am a general of the Demon Suppression Army. After all, it's a pity Jiangbei needs me to guard it. Otherwise, I would have gone myself. Governor Li. All right. Even the governor came. Fine. The provincial governor is here. Even a martial saint family has arrived. Yi Bai really is putting on a show. It seems the Jiangbei Yi family is truly rising another level. General Yi, I wonder where Brother Yi is? Brother Zhao, I am Yi Bai. Exquisitely dressed. Fair-skinned. His bearing more like a pampered scion of a noble house. Far from the rumored slaughter god of the border. You are Yi Bai? Indeed, I've heard much about you. Brother Zhao flatters me. I still fall far short of you. Even the martial saint family is actively courting Yi Bai. The capital should have taken notice of him by now. Is the matter of Yuhan's engagement settled? It's settled. Yi Lingyuan has agreed to call off the engagement. Good. I'll introduce you to Brother Zhao later. He's from the martial saint family in the capital. He came for you. Probably. Ziqian, don't you think something's off? Yes. The border slaughter god shouldn't look like this. But Yi Tai confirmed it himself. Then we wait for someone who truly knows the East to arrive. Yi Tai. He Dingjun. You're not in the East. Why come my Jianbei? To ask you for someone, of course. Where's Yi? General He, I am Yi. You're Yi? Yes. You say. He is Yi? Is there a problem? No problem. It's just that Yi fought for 3 years in my Eastern theater. He earned no small number of honors. And you give him a major when he returns? Quite the father you are. No wonder he got major. So he's not the one. I can't tell him the true identity of the Eastern general. General, though I have honors to my name, I'm still young. Let's speak of this after I have earned merits in future battles. I heard you have another son. Why is he not here? That unfilial wretch has been cast out of the Yi family. Which unfilial wretch? He has been cast out of the Yi family. Cast out? Huh. He wanted to sever ties with the Yi family himself, since he doesn't acknowledge this family. Yi Tai don't need such a son. I see. General, my father has conferred upon me the rank of Major. Does the East have any other arrangements? Major is fine. Thank you, General. I have matters to attend to. I won't disturb you further. No need to see me out. General please wait. What is it? Zhao Zai of the Zhao family in the capital. I have a question. Speak. The border slaughter god of the East. Was that truly Yi in hall just now? It is Yi, but not the one in there. General he means. The real slaughter god is the one Yi Tai cast out. Who else would it be? Yi Tai, drove a general of the military command, a future martial saint, out of his home, and then throws a celebration for a fake. Quite an eye-opener. Then why didn't you expose it just now? If the Yi family doesn't want him, then he belongs to the East. If I exposed it, and Yi Tai changes his mind and tries to take him back, what then? Then that Yi. Where is Lingyuan now? The Jiang family. Seems we knocked on the wrong door. Something feels off. General Yi, I take my leave. Brother Zhao, why leave so soon? Brother? I simply mistook you for someone else. Some titles. Not everyone is worthy of. What happened? Perhaps urgent business. These people came strangely today, and left strangely. Could it be because of Lingyuan? Impossible. But Dingjun asked about Yi and mentioned the other son. Even if that wretch has some standing in the East, he can't turn the world upside down. Dad, where is Lingyuan now? The Jiang family. General, are you certain the true border slaughter god is the eldest son who was cast out of the Yi family? The military command's records don't lie. The Yi on the eastern battlefield was definitely not that person just now. But Yi Tai is the commander of Jiangbei. How could he mistake his own son? Not a mistake, a false pretense. Father, why did they suddenly change their tune? Perhaps because of your dear elder brother. Him? What right does he have? Dingjun came specifically to ask about Lingyuan. The provincial capital and the Zhao family also left in a hurry. This is no coincidence. Seems I underestimated your dear elder brother. He might carry some weight in the East. Hasn't he only been in the army for 3 years? Even if he's a field officer, he's no match for you, father. Why not bring Lingyuan back and have a proper talk? Bring him back? He just made a scene at the Yi estate. Bring him back now. Would let outsiders laugh at me, Yi Tai. Father, can I still claim the battle merits? Don't worry. The military command's records show the soldier's name as Yi. As long as the name doesn't change, the honors are yours. General Yi. This one is Zhao Zai. of the Zhao family in the capital. The Zhao family? I mistook you for someone else at the Yi estate earlier. My apologies. General, Yi only learned the truth today. I, Li, have been rude. No rudeness at all. I have no connection to the Yi family anymore. But they're using your battle merits. Let them use them. Merits can be written in a name. But what lies behind military honors? Not everyone can bear its weight, nor can everyone suppress it. General Yi, there are people in the capital who wish to see you. The Jiangxin selection is imminent. Several martial saint families are watching you. Let's talk after my wounds heal. Now that is the border slaughter god. Sigh. Mom, you don't actually feel sorry for Lingyuan, do you? He's your brother too. I don't feel it. After he came back to the Yi family, he was silent all day, acting like everyone owed him something. Maybe we do owe him. When we found him back then, he was skin and bones. I thought then that I would make it up to him. But later, what happened later? Later, your father said, Yi Bai is the future of the Yi family, and we slowly got used to making Lingyuan yield. But brother was always more talented. Talented? Is that a reason to let another child go to war in his place? Anyway, he's against the Yi family now. I'll go find him tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Don't be rash. I want to see for myself what right he has to make. So many people revolve around him. The toxin is stabilized, but complete removal will take a few more days. Thank you. Today, the provincial capital and the Zhao family came by. The Yi family side, I fear they will soon notice. Let them notice. You're not worried they'll keep using your name? Why should I care? What's mine no one could take. Besides, for me to fight them over my identity, wouldn't that be beneath me, old man? For biological parents to go this far. In my 90-plus years, I've rarely seen it. They might not even be biological. In their words, I was just someone they fished out of the slums. You take it rather well. On the battlefield, surviving is what matters. As for those unworthy of you, just let them go. Rest and recover well. A man like you shouldn't be trapped at that broken table of the Yi family. Genetic verification successful. Welcome to the military command system, General Yi. Sir, the clearance on Yi Lingyuan's file is very high. I can't access it from my end. I'll look into it myself. Martial calendar, year 397. Yi Bai entered the vanguard squad of the Eastern Theater. On his first day, he slew over 10 enemies. His honors grew. February of the same year, the vanguard squad captain was killed in action. Yi Bai slew over 100 enemies. He was promoted ahead of schedule to first-class sergeant. He took over as captain. Captain within his very first month. December of the same year, he joined the Eastern 367th Division, commissioned as a second lieutenant. The rest of the file is insufficient. Even my clearance is enough. Seems the East is shielding him deeply. Huh, a lieutenant in his first year. In 2 more years, at most a field officer. Have you found where he's staying? The Jiang family. Father, did you find out? He was promoted to lieutenant in his first year. A lieutenant, so he actually earned merits. But the rest of his file is encrypted by the East. Then could he already be a field officer? So what if he is? I am a 1-star general, commander of the Jiangbei garrison. A field officer can't turn the world upside down. The East encrypting his file means Lingyuan is no simple man. So what if he isn't? He's no longer a member of the Yi family. If outsiders value him, it's only because of the Yi family's foundation. Maybe not. You've been speaking up for him a lot lately. I plan to go to the Jiang family myself and settle this. Make him hand over his honors. Not so fast. He still has some value now. If he's willing to bow his head, the Yi family can give him a path. He will never bow his head. He was insufferably arrogant that day. Then let him learn. Away from the Yi family, He is nothing. Master, the Su Corporation has sent someone. They invite you to join their new drug development. Shall I accept as usual? Huh, no. Master. Tell the Su Corporation. From this day forward, the Jiang family will have no further dealings with them. Old Master. This has nothing to do with me. You needn't do this. Nothing to do with you? You're recovering here in my Jiang family, and those Yi and Su families still want to pave their road with your blood. This old man cannot stand for it. Cutting ties with the Su Corporation will cost you greatly. Haha, at my age, I have money enough. You don't owe me anything. This old man saves people selectively. People like the Yi family aren't worth it. Looks like trouble is coming again. The Jiang family refused the cooperation. Jiang Ye even said they'd have no further dealings with the Su Corporation. Out of nowhere. Why did the Jiang family suddenly turn hostile? Why else? Yi Lingyuan is staying with them. That's what I think too. Who else could it be? And right after he moved in, Jiang Ye cut off the Su Corporation. He's using the Jiang family to get back at us. This is too much. Father and mother raised him for all those years. And this is how he repays the Yi family? Did we really raise him? Su Rong, that's enough. This is no time for softness. I'm going to find him and ask him directly. Lingyue, don't go. I want to see what right he has to stir up trouble for the Yi family. General Yi. Regarding the training camp roster, I'll prepare it ahead of time. No ruse. Wait until the martial examination is over. As for the capital, the Zhao family still hopes you will consider. I said I'd discuss it once we reach the capital. Understood. There are also people from the martial saint lineage in the provincial capital. Why is everyone so respectful to him? That's the third miss of the Yi family. Seems the Yi family still doesn't realize what they've lost. They will soon enough. Following me this long, aren't you tired? Ye Lingyuan. What exactly is your relationship with the Zhao family of the provincial capital? So that's why you came to find me. It's not just the Jiang family cutting off the Su Corporation. Did you instigate that? The Jiangsu partnership has nothing to do with me. Still pretending? Father said, you're staying with the Jiang family. Who else could it be? The moment something happens to the Yi family, you blame me. You people never change. You've always been ungrateful. Father brought you back from the old district, and you show no gratitude. You even oppose the Yi family at every turn. Yi Lingyue, I gave you one chance. Don't disgust me with that Yi family talk. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm your sister. Huh. Now you remember I'm your brother? Who exactly are you? Why do even the provincial governors respect you? You want to know? Then take a good look. This? Where is this? Salute. Impossible. It can't be him. Not him. It can't be him. Uh, uh. Who was that man just now? Weren't you the one who wanted to know who I am? Impossible. That couldn't have been you. Believe what you want. Yi Lingyuan, what did you do to me? I only showed you a glimpse of the truth. The truth? If you dare not accept it, then it will remain in your mind forever. Go back and tell Yi Tai. Stop sending people to bother me. That wasn't him. It wasn't. Lingyue, what's wrong with you? No. It wasn't Yi Lingyuan. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Someone has branded a memory into her mind. Is it serious? It has become a heart demon. If it isn't severed, her path of martial arts will be affected. Who did this? Ah. Salute. Yikye. It's Yi Lingyuan. That beast. How dare he do this to his own sister? Could there be a misunderstanding? A misunderstanding? Lingyue is in this state. Send word to the Jiang family. Tell Yi Lingyuan to come back and see me tomorrow. If the young master refuses, then I will go myself. Young master. The family head requests you return to the Yi estate tomorrow. I'm no longer a member of the Yi family. The family head said if you refuse, he will come himself, and when he does, do not blame him for disregarding father-son bonds. Father-son bonds. The Yi family certainly puts on airs, delivering messages right to my Jiang family's door. Old master, this servant is merely following orders. Go back and tell Yi Tai. I will not return to the Yi family. If he wants to see me, let him come himself. I will deliver that message. That girl Yi Lingyue is in trouble. She wanted to know who I was. I let her have a look. She couldn't bear it. It wasn't that she couldn't bear it. She refused to believe it. The Yi family. Truly blind in both eyes and heart. Where is Yi Lingyuan? Tell him to get out here. General Yi, this is the Jiang residence. Not your Yi household. That beast. He dared lay a hand on his own sister. Today, I'll show no one any courtesy. I did nothing to her. She just saw something she refused to accept. Today, I'll discipline you in your father's stead. You got. You, how are you this strong? Beast. Huh? You dare strike back? You were about to hit me. If I didn't fight back, I'd be dead. I am your father. Father. I've already said it. I have nothing to do with the Yi family. Do you see clearly now, General Yi? Your eldest son stopped being the failure you thought he was long ago. Three ribs broken. Qi and blood and chaos. Yi Lingyuan, you have a cruel heart. He struck first. He is your brother. Moments ago, it was beast this and beast that. Now you remember I'm his elder brother? In all the days I've been back at the Yi estate, has he ever called me brother? Has he Lingyue? Did any of you ever treat me as family? General Yi, one shouldn't be so two-faced. Old man. You'd best not meddle in Yi family affairs. Yi Lingyuan is currently staying at the Jiang residence. Raise a hand against him here, and it becomes a Jiang matter. You will regret this. I'll be waiting. The injuries are severe, but they won't damage his foundation. Use the Su family's medicine. He'll recover before the martial examination. That wretched boy. He knew Yi Bai had the martial examination coming, and still struck so viciously. Father. Yi Lingyuan did it on purpose. He can't stand to see me do well. Ah, Yi Lingyuan. Lingyuan. What exactly did you see? I don't know. Was it him or not? Don't be afraid. I will cut away your inner demon. Father, what if it really was him? Impossible. Did we truly do wrong? He is the one in the wrong. Yet the first thing we did when he returned was take his battle merits. That was always Yi Bai's name. The name could be Yi Bai's, but the one who bled on the battlefield was Lingyuan. You've not been yourself lately. Perhaps I just suddenly remembered that I am his mother too. Mother, has he ever treated us as parents? Today he dared raise a hand against Yi Bai. Tomorrow he'll dare raise one against me. He already has, hasn't he? Your own palm strike was caught by him. He has some skill, but not enough. What if he's stronger than we think? No matter how strong, he is still my son, Yi Tai's son. But you've already driven him away. Huh? Your physique has reached the level of golden skin, Jade bone. Even most great sex couldn't match your recovery speed. It's nothing. Forged on the battlefield. Does Itai know your true strength? He only believes what he wants to believe. After trading palms with you today, he's bound to grow suspicious. So what if he does? He won't find anything. Military command has you well protected. It's not about protecting me. It's about protecting the future's bargaining chip for humanity. You're only 22. You shouldn't talk as if you're so old. The battlefield doesn't care about age. The toxin is almost fully purged. Director Yi Lingyuan's subsequent records still cannot be accessed. Insufficient clearance. I'll handle it myself. Insufficient clearance. The Eastern Front has it sealed tight. It may involve military secrets. A brat who's only served 3 years. What secrets could he have? Director Yi, could he have already been marked as a key figure for development in the East? Key figure. Huh. At best, a martial arts prodigy. But even prodigies need someone to protect them to grow. Should we keep digging? Day. Heat Dingjun, the capital, the provincial capital. Dig through all of them. I want to know what exactly he did these 3 years. Jade Lingyuan. You better not make me lose control. The toxin has been suppressed to its lowest. Take this pill tomorrow, and it will be fully cleansed. There are side effects. It will restructure some cells and alter your resistance to this type of toxin. The process is very painful. Pain. I'm used to it. That doesn't sound like a young man of 22. Old master, if this pill truly can change cellular regeneration, I owe you a great debt. This old man doesn't want a debt. I want you to live longer. Those people outside look at your status, just as the Yi family looks at your battle merits. I am a physician. I save people. Luo Xin. Mother, my martial examination won't be affected, right? No, the medicine's potency is sufficient. If you cultivate on schedule, you'll recover to over 80%. 80%? I'm going to be the provincial champion. In a martial examination, mental fortitude matters too. What you need most now is to stay steady. But that palm from Yi Lingyuan, he merely relies on killing techniques honed on the battlefield. In raw talent, you are still above him. Father, is Yi Lingyuan really just some techniques? You're still thinking about those illusions. Remember, what you saw was not the truth. Mental illusions are masters of deception. After the Jiang family cut ties, the new drug's development will be delayed by at least 3 months. If we can't get Jiang Yuye's formula guidance, the company's profits will plummet. Several competing companies in the market have already started contacting our clients. Is there an alternative? Difficult. Old Master Zhang's medical expertise can't be replaced by an ordinary pharmacist. President Su, should we ask General Yi to step in? Yitai won't lower his head. What about the eldest young master? I heard he's staying at the Jiang residence now. He won't help the Su family. Why? Because we have no right to ask him. The Jiang family cut ties, and the Su family's losses are heavy. I'll find a chance to handle it. How do you plan to handle it? Force Jiang Yuye to lower his head. No one in Jiangbei can define me forever. You've already driven away one son. Yibai was hurt, and you were furious. Lingyue was frightened, and you were furious. But when Lingyuan was sent to the battlefield 3 years ago, were you ever furious then? Didn't he come back alive? So as long as one comes back alive, it means they never suffered? You came here today to argue with me? I just want to ask one thing. If one day you discover Lingyuan is more outstanding than we ever imagined, will you regret it? Regret? I never regret anything. I hope you truly never will. This medicine's potency is stronger than expected. Deadwood blooms again in spring. Life renewed. Grand art regeneration. Absorption complete. That fast. The toxin is fully purged. Fully purged. Cell activity has also strengthened. Should you encounter similar toxins again, you'll be largely immune. The old man's medicine is more precious than I thought, and you absorbed it better than I expected. This is... The medicine worked well. You brat. Not a single truthful word from you. Since I'm healed, I should prepare to leave Jiangbei. In a hurry? There's business at the military command. Before the Star General selection, I need to return to peak condition. Your body has recovered, but Jiangbei is restless lately. The Abyss. A new abyss appeared 100 li from the Spirit Marshal Hall. Initial assessment, SS. The Demon Suppression Army has been mobilizing frequently. SS isn't usually a problem, but I feel it's not that simple. The old man got word from the St. Martial Academy in the capital. The young lady is returning to Jiangbei. Ha ha ha, perfect timing. Weren't you going to ask my granddaughter's opinion? She'll be here soon. Old man, you really didn't forget. Ha ha. A life-saving debt. And marriage. One thing at a time. Looks like I can't leave Jiangbei just yet. Grandfather. Xiaodia is finally back. I came with my teacher to Jiangbei on a mission, and to visit you. Elder Jiang, an honor to meet you. Teacher Zhao, you're too kind. Thank you for looking after Xiao Dai at the academy. Her talent is exceptional. She requires little oversight. Grandfather, Sister Zhaoya told me, you recently arranged a match for me. Not arranged exactly, just for you to meet someone. Where is he? This is the one your grandfather mentioned. Doesn't look like a fallen young master. Ye, General. You know me? 6 months ago, at the Abyss Dam in the Eastern Third War Zone, a helicopter nearly plunged into the abyss. You pulled the entire helicopter out of the abyss. So it was you. Zhao Lingshuan greets General Yi. The teacher is a major general-level instructor. Yet she calls him General Yi. An abyss appeared 100 li from the Spirit Marshal Hall. Initial assessment, SS rank. But my spiritual power can't probe deeper. It's being blocked. Either there are too many alien beasts inside, forming a psychic interference, or there's something of a higher rank within. How is the Jiangbei military command handling it? The Demon Suppression Army has sealed the perimeter. The officer in charge is Su Qianlong. Su Qianlong of the Su family. Yes, Su Yuhan's older brother. Vanguard Squad Leader, 72nd Division, Jiangbei Demon Suppression Army. To ascertain the Abyss's true rank, we must probe from within. But I need a sufficiently powerful warrior to accompany me. I'll go with you. You just recovered. A bit of exercise is just what I need. But the Abyss's rank is unknown. The unknown is exactly why someone must ascend. With you here, I'm at ease. Lingyuan. Lingyuan. Do you still resent me? I just want to talk. Madam, I have no relation to you. I am your mother. Since that night at the Yi estate, you're not. MM. Captain, Teacher Zhao is back. Teacher Zhao has a solution? Yes. He's coming down with me. Teacher Zhao. And this is a commander from the military command. A commander this young? Su Qianlong, Vanguard Squad Leader, 72nd Division, Jiangbei Demon Suppression Army. Greetings, Commander. What's the current situation in the Abyss? Initially assessed as SS rank, but Grandmaster rank alien beasts have appeared recently. The previous recon squads never returned. Have psychic-type warriors probed it? Impossible. Something inside is blocking them. Prepare a helicopter. Yes, sir. Commanders. Should we descend lower? No need. Wait. Holy. That's a commander? He enters the Abyss like it's his own home. No good. My spiritual power can't ascend. Then we keep going down. He's just like 6 months ago. As if no Abyss can stop him. Grandmaster rank beasts at level 20? This is no SS. Stay behind me. One slash clears the Grandmaster rank beasts. He's stronger than 6 months ago. Continue. What do you see? At least true dragon rank danger. We must retreat. We need to get this intel out. Careful. General Yi. Get out and report. Teacher Zhao, what's the situation below? The Abyss exceeds 3S. Level 40 may contain a starry sky alien. And the commander? He's still down there. Report to the military command immediately. Request reinforcements. Fast. Yes, sir. SBK 0, SBK 0. The Jiangbei military command replies. The Abyss's rank is unknown. Grandmaster level combat power is not permitted to descend recklessly. Priority is stabilizing the outer perimeter, but there are still people down there. The military command says. On the battlefield, sacrifices are inevitable. Sacrifices? Do they even know who's down there? Teacher Zhao. Who exactly is that commander? All you need to know is if he dies in Jiangbei. The Jiangbei military command cannot bear that. Madam, this is a combat zone. You cannot enter. Out of my way. I'm looking for my son. Madam. Why are you here? Young Master Yi Bai isn't here. He should be preparing for the martial examination. I'm looking for Yi Lingyuan, the one who went into the Abyss with Teacher Zhao. Was it him? The commander teacher Zhao spoke of. Is Yi Lingyuan? Where's Lingyuan? Still in the Abyss. Contact Yitai. Tell him to come save his son personally. Yitai. Lingyuan is still down in the Abyss. Take your men and go save him yourself. The military command has made its decision. They won't send more people to die for one man. He is your son. From beginning to end. I, Yitai, have only ever had one son. And that is Yi Bai. How could you say such a thing? Past level 30 now. Secret gold mine. Your scent is familiar. Look closely. Remember my face. Next time you see me, remember to run first. It's you. You're actually alive. Pity. You won't get next time. You can't kill me. My spiritual core can escape. Slain a true dragon class alien beast. Obtained level 10 true dragon essence. Triggered double reward. Obtained true dragon grade martial art. Immortal cell cultivation method. Not a bad trade. Not a true dragon yet, but halfway to the gate. Nightmare. Ma'am, the abyss is still unstable. We can't get too close. He's trapped in an illusion. Mom. I'm going in to pull him out. Uh. Uh. Captain, this kid isn't even a dancer. Not even a dancer. Who sent him here? Are they sending him to die? Back then, Lingyuan wasn't even a dancer. I lower myself. Went to a company in City A to be his assistant. Then he reminded me a little anxiously, well, I'll do my best not to hold everyone back. Remember, the Demon Suppression Army protects others. It doesn't wait to be protected. Ugh. What exactly did you do? I sent you to die with my own hands. Linyu. Mom. When he came back, our first words weren't asking if he hurt. We asked for his battle merits. I don't deserve to be his mother. Teacher Zhao. The mental interference is weakening. Is it over in there? Not necessarily. What rank is that commander exactly? You better not ask. He's Yi Lingyuan, isn't he? Yes. It really is him. Commander, are you alright? Fine. The 40th layer has corpse kind. Already dealt with. Corpse kind. The abyss is stable for now, but the rift remains. Tell military command not to rush clearing the deep layers. Seal the entrance first. Understood. You're in charge here now. Yes, Commander. Triple the perimeter watch. Rotate mental-type dancers for monitoring. If the rift expand again, evacuate immediately. Yes. Yuhan, what you rejected wasn't a cast-off of the Yi family. It was a true dragon. How's the abyss situation? Stabilized for now, Yuhan. Do you know who I saw in the abyss today? Who? Ye Lingyuan. What was he doing there? Major General Zhao Lingshuan had to address him as commander. What did you say? I heard it with my own ears. Zhao Lingshuan called Yi Lingyuan commander. Are you sure you didn't mishear? I couldn't have misheard. And he fought his way out of the depths of a Super 3S abyss. Zhao Lingshuan was extremely deferential to him. Maybe it's just because he saved teacher Zhao. Yuhan, do you know what the word commander means in the military command? Zhao Lingshuan is a major general-level instructor. Someone he'd call commander. Is at least above his rank. General level. At least. Could even be star general level. Impossible. He was clearly cast out by the Yi family. So the Yi family might not even know his true identity. Yuhan, what's the status of your engagement to Yi Lingyuan? Speak. I already broke it off. You broke off an engagement with a general level officer. Possibly even a star general. I didn't know at the time. Didn't know? You dared to break it off without knowing? And you humiliated him in front of the Jiang family head, didn't you? You didn't just break an engagement. You dug a grave for the Su family. Qianlong. In your judgment, will Yi Lingyuan hold a grudge against the Su family? Hard to say, but from his conduct in the army, he's not one to nurse petty grudges. And it's exactly people like that you must never slight. Yuhan, breaking off the engagement back then, probably wounded his pride. But he did. If he truly is a star general, he doesn't need the Su family to give him face. But the problem is, the Su family cannot afford to offend him. I suggest Yuhan go apologize. Not to beg for the marriage back, but at least to show our stance. Tomorrow morning, have her go to the Jiang family. I'm afraid she won't be able to say it. She must, whether she can or not. The Su family's future cannot be destroyed by her pride alone. Is the Jiang family insane? They actually want to marry Jiang Dai to Yi Lingyuan? Major General Zhao Lengqi calls him commander. Turns out I was the insane one. Ye bai. This martial examination, you must place in the top 3. If your battle merit bonus passes, the provincial top scorer isn't out of reach. Rest assured, father. What's wrong with you lately? I just want to ask you. Back then, when you brought Lingyuan back, was it really just to pave the way for Yi Bai? Mother, why bring him up again? He spent 3 years on the battlefield in your place. That was what he was supposed to do. He used my name. So his honors are mine by right. How can you say that so matter-of-factly? Enough. What matters now is Yi Bai's. I'm returning to military command soon. I might not come back to Jiangbei for a long time. I know. Military command isn't a good place. The battlefield, even less so. I'll join military command too someday. I'll go where I'm supposed to go. If I go up to apologize now, what would it look like? Did you apologize? No. Why not? Is it that little bit of pride that won't let you bow your head? It's not pride. I saw him with Jiang Dai, and I suddenly felt that anything I said would be a joke. Before, I thought he wasn't good enough for me. Now I realize I'm the one who isn't good enough for him. Yuhan, this isn't the time for worthiness. At the very least, you need to let him know. The Su family holds no further hostility toward him. I know, but I truly don't know how to start. Go apologize again tomorrow. I've already signed He immediately. He just didn't want me to appear. He just didn't want me to appear. He just didn't want me to appear. You're leaving. The Jiangxin Grand Tournament in the capital has been moved up. Military command has summoned me back. Grandfather told me about you. He said too much. He only said you were a very important person, and one who has endured much. You came to see me today, to talk about the engagement. You want to refuse. I'm stationed at military command year-round, not suited for a settled life. Being close to me brings trouble. I'm not afraid of trouble. I'm not an ordinary person either. I'm a student at St. Martial Academy. I'll join the military later. I'll go to the battlefield. All those things you mentioned. I'll have to face them sooner or later. The battlefield isn't just talk. I know. So I'm not asking for a promise right now. I just think we could give it a try. You've thought it through? I have. I might not come back for a long time. Then I'll go find you. All right. So he wasn't unwanted after all. I was the blind one who pushed him away. Jiang Dai stood beside him, as if it had always been meant to be. So you still haven't apologized. I'll find the right moment. Forcing her won't work. Lingyuan has already grown close to the Jiang family. The Su family can only mend things slowly. Huh, mend things. Do you know how high someone like him will rise once he enters the capital? By then, the Su family won't even have a seat at the table. Then it starts with me. I am, after all, a member of the Demon Suppression Army. The Empire will still need to deal with him. As long as the Su family doesn't pick the wrong side again, there's still a chance to ease things. From today onward, the Su family will no longer support any of Yi Bai's campaigns. As for the Yi family, especially Yi Bai, stay away. Just perform normally. The provincial champion was always meant to be yours. Rest assured, father. I won't let the Yi family down. Lingyue, once I pass the St. Martial Academy exam. No one in the Yi family will ever mention Yi Lingyuan again. Brother. Do you really think he's nothing? Why bring him up again? Lingyue, today is your brother's martial examination. Don't say inauspicious things. That's Yi Bai, isn't it? The second young master of the Yi family. I heard he went to the front lines 3 years ago. Now he's a major designate. He'll get bonus points for battle merits in the exam. He's almost certainly the provincial champion. Border conflicts have eased. The Star General Tournament is moved up. All candidates from every war zone are recalled to the capital. The one in the east should be notified too. Where's Yi Bai now? Report, Marshal. Records show Yi Bai recently returned to Jiangbei to recuperate. Send word to the Eastern Command. Summon him back to Military Command. The Star General Tournament. He must not miss it. The Marshal truly thinks highly of him. To reach this level at 22, unheard of in a century. Orders have been issued. Recipient, Eastern War Zone, Jiangbei Military Command copied. This tournament, he should show those disciples of martial saints what a true Star General of the military looks like. Commander Yi, urgent dispatch from the capital. The capital. Order from General Military Command. Yi Bai of the Eastern War Zone is to report for duty immediately. Preparing for an important military mission. Jiangbei Military Command is to assist. No didas. Yi Bai. The capital must mean that Yi Bai from the east. Did they say what the mission is? No, but the order is of the highest level. From General Military Command. Should we notify Yi Lingyuan? Huh. Notify him for what? The capital is looking for Yi Bai, but young Master Yi Bai is currently taking the martial examination. Then hold it for now. Commander Yi, this is an order from the capital? I know, but Yi Bai's exam is imminent. Everything waits until the exam is over. Video. 1 Yi Lingyuan. And the troubles keep piling up. Jiangbei is just about wrapped up. Next, the capital. The Star General Tournament is about to begin. I should get going. I received notice from St. Martial Academy too. I need to return to the capital. Then I'll travel back with Master. Together is good. Together is good. You can look out for each other on the road. Old man, your schemes are getting loud. Master, General Yi Tai is here. He says he wants to see you, General. He has the nerve to show his face. Let him in. I need to talk to you. Speak. In private. There are no outsiders here. If you can't say it, you can leave. Military command in the capital has ordered. Yibai is to report back. So, 3 years ago, you took Yibai's place in the army. The system lists you under Yibai's name. Now the capital is recalling the Yibai in the system, which is you. And then? Yibai is in the middle of his martial examination. He can't leave. You go back and cover for him. Once the exam is over, I'll arrange for Yibai to reclaim his identity. Huh, you never cease to amaze me. Name your price. The Yi family heir position. Resources in the Su group. Anything. I can give it all to you. 3 years ago, you made me enlist in his place. 3 years later, you want me to hand over my battle merits. Now the capital comes calling. And you want me to keep covering for him. You're his brother. One more favor for your brother. One more. Your Yi family's one more. Never ends. Don't forget who brought you back from the old district. I told you. That debt was paid in full 3 years ago. Yibai will become a martial saint. He will take over Jiangbei. When he prospers, the Yi family prospers. You're his brother. Why can't you understand? Why should I understand you? When I wasn't even a martial artist. You sent me into the beast tide. I nearly died in a pile of corpses. Didn't anyone ask about me? Didn't you come back alive? Coming back alive is your excuse to keep using me. I've already compensated you. I don't need what you give. And I won't do what you ask. You insist on opposing the Yi family? The capital is looking for Yibai. What does that have to do with me? Show him out. Huh. Did you hear that? General Yi, this way please. Commander Yi, the East is pressing again. The capital demands a prompt reply. Reply to what? Whether Yibai has been notified to report. Tell them. Yibai is currently taking the martial examination. He cannot report at this time. Father, replying like that may not be wise. What's unwise about it? The one the military is recalling is technically an active duty officer. An active duty officer taking the martial examination. That in itself is... This is an internal arrangement of the Jiangbei military command. This was an internal arrangement of the Jiangbei military command. Once the martial examination is over, I will transfer Yibai's military registration back to Jiangbei. Once his identity is restored, everything will fall into place. And what about Yi Lingyuan? No need to mention that unfilial son again. Yes. I like to see just how big a wave one Yi Lingyuan can make. Huh. He said Yibai is taking the martial examination. That's what the Jiangbei military command replied. Damn it. The capital summoned the eastern blazing sun. And Yitai replies with a martial examination? General He. Seems Yitai still wants Yibai to keep the identity. Huh. I already gave him face last time I was in Jiangbei. He actually thinks he can cover the sky with one hand. Should we notify the Yi family directly? Huh, notify? He's still in Jiangbei. Better he learns it himself. And the capital? Report the truth. Say that Jiangbei's Yitai suppressed military orders and refused to comply. With the Star General Tournament imminent, Yitai dares to pull a switcheroo? Good, very good. Please. Yi, sir. Jiangbei's candidates for this year's martial examination are ready. Good. Who is this young man? Why is Governor Li so courteous to him? Could he be from a martial saint family in the capital? The military command training camp has limited slots. It doesn't look at background. Only at character and potential. Understood. These few can be notified to come see me. What about Yibai? Isn't the Yi family one Jiangbei's hot pick? Not on the list. Please. Governor Li, who is this? He's from the military command. Which general's son? Not anyone's son. He's a commander himself. You know, the Eastern prodigy who suddenly rose 3 years ago, then had all news of him suppressed? It's him. That Eastern prodigy from 3 years ago? Wasn't he rumored to have died in battle? I heard he killed countless enemies in his first year. Then the military command sealed the news. And now he's a commander? How old is he? I don't know his exact rank. And it's not my place to ask. Just know this. Best not to offend him. Governor Lee, you said his surname is Yi? Ye Lingyuan. Yetais eldest son. Yetais eldest son? But didn't the Yi family tell everyone it was Yi Bai who enlisted and returned after 3 years? And the one taking the martial examination this year is also named Yi Bai. That's exactly where it gets interesting. This involves the Yi family, so I shouldn't say too much. But one thing you should all know. Yi Lingyuan was cast out of the Yi family by Yi Tai. Cast out his own home. Casting out a military command commander? The Yi family's logic. Normal people can't comprehend it. Yi Bai's base chi, combat power, and stats are all solid, with a battle merit bonus. His overall ranking could push for first. Hold off on that battle merit bonus for now. Hold off. Yi Bai's merit entry is already in the system. That's exactly the problem. There's also a Yi Bai in the military command system, and it's very likely not him. An identity conflict. Until we verify it, we can't rashly confirm the merit bonus. But Yi Bai is General Yi Tai's son. Precisely because of that, we must be even more careful. If this is mishandled, we might offend not just the Yi family, but also that commander in the military command. Father performed well today. If the merit bonus goes through, the provincial top spot should be secured. Don't just aim for the provincial title. Your goal is the St. Martial Academy and the future command of Jiangbei. I understand. The merit bonus. It won't cause problems, will it? Mother, what do you mean? That was earned by Lingyuan over 3 years. Surung. Mother, that was my name to begin with. 3 years ago, he enlisted in my place, under the name Yi Bai. Everything he earned was accumulated for me. But what if the military command finds out? The system says Yi Bai. As long as I switch my identity back, who can say anything? From now on, just focus on your final results. I'll handle everything else. Students whose names are called next will enter the military command training camp preliminary selection. Final admission depends on the military command assessment and overall martial examination results. Lupeng Fei, Chen Shua, Xiamink, Zhao Yanshan, Vuyi, Lun Kongyan. The students above report to the provincial capital this afternoon for the interview. Teacher, my name isn't on the list. The list was given by the provincial government and the military command. I don't know the reason either. That's impossible. My scores, chi, and combat power all meet the standard. Yi Bai, I know you're capable, but the list is the list. Yi Bai didn't make it? Didn't he have battle merits from 3 years ago? The military command training camp isn't a martial academy summer trip. Once you're in, food, lodging, everything runs on points. Fail a training exercise, you get hurt. Make a mistake in combat, you might die. Withdrawing now doesn't make you a deserter. Wait until you're officially registered, and it'll be too late for regrets. Instructor, I withdraw. I withdraw too. I also withdraw. Think it through? I have. Warriors die on the battlefield anyway. I don't want to hide in the city my whole life. Good. Go home and wait for notice. Yi Bai is here. He's outside. Let him in. So it really is you. What? Why am I not on the military command training camp list? Are you behind this? I made the list. So you admit you're abusing your power for revenge. Are my scores worse than theirs? Is my chi lower than theirs? Why can they get in and I can't? The camp recruits people who will actually go to war, not young masters propped up by their fathers, their names, or other people's battle merits. What nonsense are you talking? You want a reason? Yes, you owe me a reason today. No complicated reason. I just don't like you. Yi Lingyuan, how dare you? Not satisfied? Go report me to the military command. The provincial title isn't decided by one factor. Overall combat power, chi. In practical experience, you have the advantage. Third, Father, it's because Yi Lingyuan injured me earlier, which affected my performance. If not for him, I definitely would have taken first. I know. Third place can still get into the St. Martial Academy, right? Of course. With Yi Bai's scores, the St. Martial Academy has no reason to refuse him. The provincial title is just a title. The St. Martial Academy is what matters. Why is Yi Bai not on the St. Martial Academy admission list? General Yi Bai's scores do meet the threshold, but his battle merit bonus is under dispute. Dispute? In the military command system, the person who enlisted 3 years ago is named Yi Bai, but we've received information that the person was very likely Yi Lingyuan. Are you questioning that I, Yi Tai, don't know my own son? We wouldn't dare. But the St. Martial Academy must be rigorous in admissions. If the source of the merit bonus is unclear, we cannot admit him rashly. Yi Lingyuan is merely someone the prodigal son dragged back from the old district. The one who enlisted 3 years ago was Yi Bai. Of that, there is no doubt. General Yi, we will report this to the St. Martial Academy headquarters. Until the investigation is complete, your admission will be postponed. Fine. You'd better investigate thoroughly. If it turns out you've ruined my son's future, the Yi family will not let this go. Father, am I really not getting into St. Martial Academy? No. My name wasn't on the training camp roster. I didn't even get the provincial top score. And now the academy has postponed my admission too. Why is it that the moment Yi Lingyuan comes back, everything changes? Because he's deliberately working against you. He just doesn't want me to succeed. Remember this. You are the heir of the Yi family. Everything Yi Lingyuan has was always meant to pave the way for you. But now they're starting to have doubts. Doubts don't change the outcome. The military command system lists Yi Bai. The honors are under Yi Bai's name. Father, you'll switch his identity back, right? Yes, but it takes time. Until then, we cannot let Yi Lingyuan keep stirring the pot. Little D. When you reach the capital, remember to keep in touch with your grandfather. I will, grandfather. Lingyuan. Once you're in the capital, if anyone bullies Lil Dai, tell her to hit them back herself. Grandfather, see? That's just how he is. No one at St. Martial Academy would dare bully Jiang Dai. I'm just worried, that's all. The Jiangbei matter is settled. It's time I headed to the capital. The Jiangxin Grand Tournament. MM. Then I'll be in the capital waiting for you to win. That confident in me? Grandfather says he's a good judge of people. Well, the old man might not be wrong this time. We clear the 7th layer tonight. Tomorrow, the master squads take over and push deeper. Captain. Something feels off down there. What feels off? Like there are eyes watching us. Pull back. Sound the alarm. Disturbance in the abyss. What's going on? The 7th layer clearing squad has lost contact. Energy fluctuations at the entrance are abnormal. There's a powerful spatial fluctuation below, far stronger than before. Wasn't the spatial rift supposed to be stable? It isn't. It's expanding, and a massive number of alien beasts are pouring through. Notify military command. Highest priority alert. Yes, sir. This isn't the end. It's only the beginning. Last night, 3 clearing squads lost contact. Confirmed dead. The spatial rift below the abyss is expanding. Alien beast numbers are surging. Initial assessment. At least several hundred Master Tier beasts. Grandmaster Tier numbers unknown. Who was it that said the abyss was stable? General Yi. At the time, the spiritual contamination had weakened. We assumed. The thing most feared on a battlefield is assumed. Divert partial forces from the 3rd, 7th, and 9th defense lines to reinforce Sector 05. The 358th Division moves to the abyss perimeter immediately. Commander, if we pull forces from the other lines, and the alien races attack in the meantime, only pull 30%. The rest hold their positions. If Sector 05 falls, the heart of Jiangbei is torn open. This time we push the beasts back. No exceptions. A large-scale disturbance has occurred at the Lingyue abyss. The entire city is now on Level 1 combat alert. Citizens are advised to evacuate in an orderly manner by district. A large-scale disturbance at the Lingyue abyss. The city is on Level 1 alert. Citizens, please. Didn't they say the abyss was stable? Why did it blow again? General Yi is personally overseeing it. Should be fine, right? Evacuating the provincial capital will take at least a day and a half. Too slow. Prioritize the elderly, children, and women. Warrior support teams assist the evacuation. Military command says. General Yitai will personally suppress the abyss. The capital. Let's hope he doesn't misjudge again this time. Reinforce the left flank. Master Squad, pin down that giant beast. Commander Yi is here. Kill. Everyone, hold your ground. It's not time to retreat yet. Sir. Commander Yi, Grandmaster Tier fluctuations below are increasing. Numbers are still rising. How is it spreading this fast? Report. Lingyue City is on Level 1 alert. Civilians are evacuating. Jiangbei Military Command requests mobile support from nearby demon suppression units. Why didn't Yitai report this earlier? Zhao Lingshuan already gave a Super 3S assessment. Jiangbei Command was too slow to act. Now is not the time for blame. Jiangbei must not fall. Send word to the demon suppression squads nearest to Jiangbei. Whatever mission they are on, divert to Sector 05 immediately. Yes, sir. East, West, and South commands. Each dispatch Master Tier and above mobile squads for support. And the Jiangbei Frontline Command? Yitai is temporarily relieved. Who takes over? Yibai. The Yibai in the system. He should still be in Jiangbei. Tell him. He doesn't need to come to the capital. Jiangbei is his to command. Urgent order from the Capital Military Command. By order of Military Command. The abyss at Sector 05, Jiangbei, is out of control. Yitai mishandled the situation in combat. Effective immediately, Yi Bai assumes command of Jiangbei military defense, overseeing the Abyss campaign. The Yi Bai they're talking about is you. That's the name in the military command system. The situation in Jiangbei is dire. Sector 05 has already been evacuated. The defense line might not hold much longer. You're going back? I'm a soldier. But the Yi family is there. I'm not going back for the Yi family. Turn around. Back to Jiangbei. Commander Yi, urgent order from the Capital Military Command. Speak. The capital has decided to temporarily relieve you of your post as commander of the Jiangbei frontline. Yi Bai will take over Jiangbei military defense. Who? Yi Bai. Young Master Yi Bai? That can't be right. Young Master Yi Bai is still just a martial examination candidate. Has the capital lost its mind? Commander Yi, perhaps it's only a temporary arrangement. After all, in the military command system, a green kid with 3 years of service. What qualifies him to replace me? No one can replace me. Reinforcements have arrived. By order of the Supreme Military Command, we are here to support the Jiangbei Abyss campaign. Just in time. Commanderie. The order from the capital mentions that frontline command will be. The new commander hasn't arrived yet. Until he does, Jiangbei remains my responsibility. Convene all officers at division level and above for a meeting. The alien beast resurgence at the Lingyue Abyss is evident. Remaining beasts on the perimeter are being cleared. Our objective is simple. Launch an active counteroffensive before the next large-scale eruption. The Jiangbei Demon Suppression Army will reinforce the 3 defense lines. Support units will form master-tier assault squads. They will cut in from the east and west flanks to split the beast's pressure. The tactic is viable. Grandmaster tier warriors stand by. When the spatial fluctuations weaken, form squads and descend to the lower levels. Attempt to seal the rift. Commander Yi, if the number of Grandmaster tier beasts below exceeds our assessment, there is no such thing as absolute safety on a battlefield. If the rift isn't sealed, Jiangbei will never know peace. As expected of the Jiangbei commander, his battle deployments are truly seasoned. Yi Lingyuan, even if you come, you can only watch as I pacify Jiangbei. Reinforcements have arrived at the Jiangbei military command. Yi Tai is holding a war council. He hasn't handed over command yet. He won't give it up easily. What do you plan to do? Assess the battle first. If his plans can save lives, I don't mind letting him have his say. And if he stand in your way? Disrupting military orders during wartime, dealt with by military law. All units into position within the hour. I want the situation fully stabilized before the new commander arrives. Commander Yi Lingyuan has returned to Jiangbei. Estimated arrival at military command, 20 minutes. He's quick. Jiangbei. I'm back. Lingyuan, you're late. Out of my way. The Jiangbei military command is in a state of war. You, a disowned son of the Yi family, without orders, forcibly entering military command. Who gave you the nerve? Division Commander Yi Shan. He carries orders from the capital's military command. Major General Zhao, This is the Jiangbei military command. Capital orders must still be confirmed by Commander Yi. Yitai hasn't relinquished command. Commander Yi has guarded Jiangbei for over 20 years. How dare a brat like you address him by name? I have no interest in wasting words with you. Yi Lingyuan, you're late to orders, and you show no respect for your elders. Don't think that clinging to the capital lets you run wild in Jiangbei. Have I ever been early? Go ask around in the east. When have I, Yi Lingyuan, ever needed a division commander's approval for my actions? Big words. I am a division commander of the Jiangbei military command. Your superior. Superior? You're not qualified. Not qualified. Well said. No wonder my brother said that after years in the army, you've picked up nothing but a soldier's thuggish airs. The moment you were brought back to the Yi family, I could already tell. An ungrateful wolf is an ungrateful wolf. No matter how you raise it, it never becomes loyal. Yishan, watch your tongue. He is the capital appointed frontline commander of Jiangbei. Major General, I respect that you come from the capital, but the Yi family's affairs are no business of outsiders. This is wartime. The abyss is still erupting. Is this how the Jiangbei military command welcomes its new commander? Little girl. You have no say here either. I said, Commander Yi has not approved. You cannot enter. Last time. Move. I'd like to see. Who dares cause trouble at the gates of my Jiangbei army? Commander. You arrive and don't report to the command room first, but instead start a conflict with your elders at the door. You truly have no sense of discipline. You had people block me. Now you say I have no discipline? Your uncle is also a division commander of Jiangbei. What's that to me? Insolent. This is military command, not the Jiang family. If you still want to throw tantrums, I can have you dealt with by military law. In what capacity would you deal with me? Father, we've long since had no relation. Commander of Jiangbei. The capital has already stripped you of frontline command. The capital only made a temporary adjustment. Until the new commander formally takes over, Jiangbei remains under my authority. Then hand it over. Fine. But before that, I'd like to know, are you even qualified to sit in that seat? Yi Lingyuan, I know you have some merits in the East. I know the capital gave you this chance. But Jiangbei is not where you come to establish your authority. The Abyss War is complex. Hundreds of thousands of civilians are still evacuating. A young man just past 20. What qualifies you to take over Jiangbei? General Yi, this is a capital military order. Orders must also consider the conditions of execution. The battlefield is no game. If you truly believe the battlefield is no game, then after the Abyss's first assessment, you should have thoroughly cleared the rift, instead of busying yourself with Yi Bai's martial examination. Yi Lingyuan, you dare slander Commander Yi? Abyss 05 is above 3S class. That conclusion was given to you long ago. Now that it's erupted like this, you still think you've done nothing wrong? I've guarded Jiangbei for 20 years. I don't need you to teach me how to fight a war. And I have no interest in teaching you. Move. Hand over command. I am the commander of Jiangbei, a 1-star general. Now, as your superior in military command, I order you to report to the Vanguard Battalion and atone for your crimes with merit. I said you have no authority to command me. Yi Lingyuan, do you really think a temporary appointment from the capital lets you lord over me? I am a 1-star general, commander of Jiangbei. Not anymore. Guards. Take him to the Vanguard Battalion. Anyone who dares defy orders will face military law. Anyone who moves will be interfering with frontline command during wartime. Commander, urgent dispatch from the capital. Yitai. The capital's orders have been issued. The one taking over Jiangbei's defense. In the military command system, the name is Yi Bai. He is currently at the gates of your military command. You must hand over command immediately. And don't say military command gave you no face. That man is also your son, Yitai. Brother. The capital confirmed it, so it really is him. Now, the Jiangbei military command is under my control. Yishan, obstructing frontline handover during wartime. Suspended. You wouldn't dare. I said suspended. The rest of you, also suspended, pending military command review. All officers at division level and above. Meet in the conference room in half an hour. I want the latest battle reports from the Abyss. Everyone else, await further notice. Understood, Commander. Brother, what does the capital really mean by this? How could they actually let that brat take over Jiangbei? How old is he? Even if he has merits in the East, there's no way he can just leapfrog over you. This isn't a wartime change of command. It's making a joke of Jiangbei. Brother, say something. Are you really going to let him lord over us? What's the rush? The capital wouldn't replace someone without reason. There must be something about him I don't know yet. I'll dig deeper. Find out his true position in the East these past 3 years. Find out as much as you can, but he's already suspended me. A suspension is just words. The Jiangbei military command is still the one I built over the years. Let's see how he manages to hold that seat. Report on the Abyss situation. Lingyue Abyss. Currently, alien beasts on the perimeter have been suppressed. 3 defensive lines have been re-established, but the spatial rift in the lower levels continues to expand. Alien beasts are still being transported through. Grand. How many Grandmaster class? Initial estimates, over 100. Masterclass, over 1,000. Spiritual fluctuations are unstable. We can't rule out hidden beasts deeper within. If the rift isn't sealed, killing perimeter beasts is pointless. You mean voluntarily go down into the Abyss? It's too dangerous to go down now. The Abyss just erupted. The deeper levels are unknown. That's why a squad of experts must go down. Who leads? I'll assemble a rift squad of martial masters and above. The rest form the outer defensive line. Prevent the alien beasts from counterattacking. Commander Yi found some information. Speak. Yi Lingyuan's identity in the East is hard to trace. What's certain is, a year ago, he was promoted to division commander of a division. His battle merits are high. Division commander? Higher level info is untraceable. Insufficient clearance. The East has it sealed tight. 3 years of service, and he's a division commander? This kid. No wonder the capital dared send him to take over Jiangbei. So what do we do? So what if he's a division commander? He's still too young. Commanding a battle against the Empire's greatest foe isn't won by rank alone. Brother means, send him down into the Abyss. If he succeeds, Jiangbei is saved. If he fails, the capital will see who truly can defend Jiangbei. And the more merits he earns, the more valuable those merits become later. The squad departs in 1 hour. My dad was suspended by Yi Lingyuan. Who does he think he is? How long has he even been back in Jiangbei? And he dares touch the Yi family? I heard he even talk back to Commander Yi. Huh. A thing picked up from the old district? Thinks he's the master of the Yi family now. Wartime command zone. No unauthorized entry. Get out of my way. I want to see Yi Lingyuan. Yi Qinglin, mind your position. My father is Yi Shan. My uncle is Yi Tai. You dare block me? Yi Lingyuan, on what grounds do you suspend my father? For obstructing the handover of war supplies. Don't throw military orders at me. Jiangbei is the Yi family's Jiangbei. Jiangbei is the Yi family's? That's not what I meant. I mean, the Yi family has guarded Jiangbei for over 20 years. Who do you think you are? Defying the commander during wartime. Slandering the military command's jurisdiction. What does military law dictate? At minimum, 10 years in a military prison. At worst, execution by firing squad. You wouldn't dare. Yi Lingyuan, don't you forget. I'm your cousin. I have no connection to the Yi family. Take them all. Detain them pending trial. Yes, sir. Yi Lingyuan, you dare touch me? The Yi clan won't let you get away with this. Still can't see the situation clearly. Stop. Dad, save me. Yi Lingyuan is trying to court-martial me. Lingyuan, how could you do this to your cousin? He's young and foolish. Being foolish means he can say, Jiangbei is the Yi family's at military command? You actually said that? Brother, he was just angry. He spoke without thinking. In wartime, military command has no room for speaking without thinking. He defied you. You can discipline him, but execution, that's too far. Isn't defying the commander enough? How about adding undermining morale? Is that enough? Detain him for now. Trial after the war. Fine. But he'll be held by the Military Justice Department. No one is to release him without authorization. Brother, he's getting more and more out of line. The rift is at the lowest level. Most alien beasts have returned to their nests. They're waiting for the next eruption. We can't wait. Commander, how many in the squad? 8. No one below Marshal Master. 2 will seal the rift. 3 will guard the passage. The rest come with me to the bottom. If the number of beasts at the bottom exceeds estimates, I'll hold them off. The commander himself? If I lead, I won't let you die in my place. I'll maintain mental monitoring from the surface. If the rift fluctuates abnormally, I'll notify you immediately. Zhang Dai stays with the surface medical team. I can go with you. No. This isn't training. Then you have to come back alive. Okay. Brother, his tactics aren't half bad. Huh, just theory. Commander Yi, but he did hold the room together in that meeting. Even the reinforcement officers are starting to respect him. He does have some bearing of a great general. Brother, too bad he's disobedient. A battlefield isn't won by presence alone. If he dies down there, the capital will know they chose the wrong man. And if he succeeds, success isn't necessarily a bad thing. Commander, the outer defensive line is ready. If things change inside, we'll counterattack and support as planned. Good. I won't waste words. Once inside, follow orders. Acting on your own will get everyone killed. Yes, sir. Jade Lingyuan. You said you'd let me live until next time. You too. Levels 1 to 20 are stable. Below level 30, there's a massive presence of Grandmaster tier auras. Positions unchanged. Good. Move out. Commander, Rift location confirmed. Level 40. Below, Grandmaster tier auras are dense. As planned, 3 stay at the level 39 entrance to guard the retreat. Yes, sir. Something's wrong here. The Grandmaster beasts are too quiet. They're waiting. For what? For us to get close to the rift. Then we continue? Continue. If the rift isn't sealed, Jiangbei will fall eventually. Commander Yi found deeper intel. Speak. Yi Lingyuan in the east isn't just a division commander. He seems to be on the Star General Tournament list. His exact rank is untraceable, but both the east and the capital are keeping it highly classified. The Star General Tournament? That requires at least a demotion to be eligible, right? Just a rumor. Unconfirmed. That can't be right. He's only served 3 years. No wonder. Brother, at this point, there's no turning back. I refuse to believe. A brat with 3 years of service can make that big a splash. What belongs to the Yi family should return to the Yi family. Yi Lingyuan is likely a general. I know. You knew all along? His movements in the east all these years couldn't have completely escaped me. Then why did you let me continue? Only a general is worth the effort. If you were just a colonel or division commander, what would be the point? But if the military command investigates, do you want Yi Bai to be forever stuck in the shame of failing the Jiangbei martial examination? Or do you want him to inherit the future of a general? The scheme to swap the children isn't over yet. He is, after all, my son. When you sent him to the front lines back then, did you think of him as your son? Now, when you want his battle merits? Did you think of that? It's not that you can't bear to part with him. You're afraid. I've guarded Jiangbei for 20 years. The military command won't move against me easily. If he really is demoted, will military command come after you? You know the answer yourself. What do you actually want? I want him dead. As for you, you want his honors. Our goals align. Commander, the numbers are off. More than intel suggested. HM. What do we do? You head to the rift. I'll hold him off. This combat power. An alien beast uprising in Cavern 1. Rift ceiling failed. Yi Lingyuan died fighting for Jiangbei. That reason is enough. If he doesn't die, then escalate the situation until he has no choice but to die. Wait, something's wrong. There's something else in there. Someone tampered with the rift. Commander, they were waiting for us. This wasn't an accident. Someone's releasing beasts from the other side. I know. Brother, the lower level has over 1,000 Grandmaster beasts. The Rift Squad is trapped. Yi Lingyuan is still down there. Should we request reinforcements from the capital? No time. Then, begin preparations for the combined strike technique. Brother, the Rift Squad is still down there. Yi Lingyuan too. I know. Once deployed, the Spirit Warriors will be completely destroyed. The Rift could expand into a permanent battlefield. If we don't, hundreds of millions in Jiangbei could die. You tell me what to choose. On the battlefield, someone always has to be sacrificed. Grandmaster level fluctuations are spiking below. Not 100. At least 1,000. 1,000 Grandmasters. That's impossible. Surface. Requesting counter-assault support. Grandmaster beast numbers far exceed estimates. Wait, the fluctuations are still rising. If you go down, you might get sealed in. Then we can't just watch them die down there. I'll wait with the medics at the entrance. No one approaches within 10 meters of the entrance. Kapdansu. Military command orders. All personnel evacuate the Abyss perimeter immediately. Evacuate. Now. Level 1 Annihilation Alert is being initiated. What does Annihilation Alert mean? A nuclear-grade technique. Commander Yi, should we request approval from the capital? The consequences of nuclear-grade weapons are too severe. The Jiangbei commander has one-time discretionary authority under extreme combat conditions. But right now, on the Jiangbei front, command has already been handed to Yi Lingyuan. He's lost the ability to command. I'm the highest authority on the surface now. Comandadier. Su Qianlong on the surface is reporting in. Commander Yi Lingyuan demands we halt nuclear preparations. He says the Abyss isn't that severe yet. Continue preparations. He also said if you dare use the nuclear-grade weapon, when he gets out, he'll kill you. A soldier. Threatening a superior during wartime. He's clearly lost his mind. Continue the plan. Patch me through to Yitai. Yitai, the Abyss hasn't reached the point for a combined strike weapon. Stop it now. You can't see clearly from down there. I'm inside the Abyss. I know better than anyone. You're trapped right now. You can no longer command Jiangbei. Are you saving Jiangbei? Or trying to kill me? Yi Lingyuan. You've disappointed me greatly. If you dare press that button, the first thing I do when I get out is kill you. Commander. They're really going to blow it. There's still people down there. People. Yi Lingyuan, get out now. Commander. Su Qianlong, retreat. Commander. That's an order. Yes, sir. Never thought I'd survive the beast's jaws, only to die by my own people's hands. Commander, don't worry about us. If you break out alone, you'll have a better chance. You shouldn't die here. I'm the one who brought you down here. We're soldiers. It's not your fault. Yitai. Nuclear strike complete. Cavern 05 surface structure has collapsed. Energy fluctuations have temporarily ceased. Begin Phase 2. Father. From this moment on, you are Yi Bai in the military command system. You enlisted 3 years ago. You earned the battle merits. You were recalled by the capital. What about Yi Lingyuan? He's dead. Place your hand on it. Commandarie. This sample was left at the Yi estate by Yi Lingyuan years ago. Execute. Understood. Gene comparison in progress. Warning, gene mismatch. Importing original gene sample. Overriding secondary identity verification. Re-verifying gene comparison. Gene comparison successful. Identity verification successful. Welcome to the military command system. Lord Yibai. Name Yibai. Affiliation, military command. Eastern Theater. So this is my identity. Remember, from now on, this is yours. Career file loaded. 3rd year service file loaded. This many battle merits. How is this possible? Loading rank information. Rank information loaded. Current rank. 5-star general. What? 5-star general? That's impossible. He's only 22. Honor value, 1 billion. Eastern Theater combat power ranking, 1st. Eastern Theater honor ranking, 1st. Talent designation. Eastern Blazing Sun. The military scorching star. One of the martial candidates. This is mine. Martial year, 398. Eastern 17th Defense Line Campaign. Yibai Side, 170,000 enemies. Martial year, 398. 8th Defense Line Rescue Battle. Yibai held a rear alone. Saved 3,700 Demon Suppression Army soldiers. Martial year, 399. Abyss Purge Campaign. Slew a true Dragon-class alien. Martial year, 400. Severely wounded a half-step Martial Saint alien. Suffered from Star Void poison. Impossible. How could he be a 5-star general? He's the trash I found in the old district. He was just a blade to pave Yibai's path. How? How'd he get ahead of me? Father, what do we do now? From this moment on, this file is yours. Yi Lingyuan is dead. The only living Yibai is you. Marshal. Someone from the Jiangbei military command accessed Yibai's top secret file. Who has that clearance? Access source anomaly detected. Gene core array suspected of tampering. Who would dare tamper with a Star General's military gene file? Access location. Jiangbei military command. Yitai. Marshal, the Jiangbei report claims Yi Bai is alive. But if the files were switched, then the one who died in the abyss was Yi Lingyuan. Send word to Qizhang. Proceed to Jiangbei at once. I will see for myself. Where Yi Bai is. Where is the Star General? Where is the commander? Marshal Saint of the military command. 6th on the Saint ranking. 8-star General Qizhang. Where is Yi Bai? Where is the Star General? Where is the commander? General Qi, Yi Bai just endured a great battle and is severely wounded. I want to see him. I am Yi Bai. You. Tell me. You are a 5-star general of the military command. Eastern Defense Line 17. You slew 170,000 enemies. In the Abyssal Purge campaign, you killed an alien of the True Dragon class. At your commissioning ceremony, Marshal Xiao Shan himself called you the blazing sun of the military. General, the real Yi Bai is not here. You know the truth. I do. Jiang Yuye, dare you spout nonsense? If I stay silent today, I would betray my own conscience. 3 years ago, Yi Tai personally entered his younger son Yi Bai's name onto the conscription list. Yet he forced his eldest son, Yi Lingyuan, to enlist in his stead. 3 years later, Yi Lingyuan returned. Not only did Yi Tai refuse to acknowledge his merits, he forced him to hand over 3 years of blood-soaked battle merits, all of it, to Yi Bai. Now Yi Lingyuan has descended into the abyss to seal the rift, and Yi Tai has deployed a nuclear-grade weapon, hoping to kill Yi Lingyuan in the abyss, so Yi Bai can claim the honors of a 5-star general. To steal his merits, he used a nuclear-grade weapon to silence him. What Yi Tai said is true. I am the commander of Jiangbei. I have guarded Jiangbei for 20 years. How could I ever do such a thing? Yi Bai, place your hand on it. Now. Gene verification in progress. Identity match, Yi Bai, current rank, 5-star general. Now retrieve the original gene record. Retrieving original record. Warning. Gene file shows signs of secondary overwriting. Original sample comparison. Mismatch. Suspected illegal tampering. What more does the Yi faction have to say? All personnel at Jiangbei Military Command involved in the tampering. Arrest them all. General Qi, we were acting on Commander Ye's orders. We didn't know Yi Lingyuan was a 5-star general. Not knowing gives you the right to tamper with military files. Not knowing gives you the right to deploy a nuclear-grade weapon to blow up the Rift Squad. What you killed was not just one man. It was a star general of the military command. It was the future of humanity, protected by countless lives of the Demon Suppression Army. My division commander is down there too. My squad leader is down there too. So from the very beginning, it was all for Yi Bai. When Lingyuan was sent to the battlefield back then, he wasn't even a martial artist. He survived in piles of corpses. He drank nutrient fluid from garbage dumps. He nearly died again and again. Enough. Not enough. Do you know what I saw inside his spiritual space? I saw him when he first entered the battlefield, unable to even hold a blade steady. I saw him crawl out a mountain of corpses, drenched in blood. That is our son. My only son is Yi Bai. Big brother. It really is big brother. Marshal, Yi Lingyuan's death has not been confirmed. But there are no life signals at the center of the nuclear strike. I am afraid. Issue a military announcement. Content. Yi Tai, defying military orders, stole his son's honors. Illegally tampered with the Star General's military file. Misused a nuclear-grade weapon, causing 5-star General Yi Lingyuan and the Rift Squad to go missing. Strip Yi Tai of all positions. Escort him to the capital for military trial. Yes, Marshal. Also, notify He Dingjun. The Eastern Front is permitted to search Ruins 05 for Yi Lingyuan. Marshal. Do you think he's still alive? If he died that easily, he wouldn't be the star general I chose. Commander, the center of the nuclear strike is right here. The structure below has mostly collapsed. Keep searching. Commander, the probability of survival. I said keep searching. Shaiwuye. Didn't you say you'd return to the East once you healed? I'm still waiting for you to compete in the Artisan Tournament. This is the original site of Room 05. Not long ago, the military command revealed the truth of the Jiangbei incident. 5-star General Yi Lingyuan is suspected to have perished in a nuclear strike. Currently, General He Dingjun of the Eastern Theater is personally leading the search. General Yi was only 22 years old. He didn't die at the hands of the alien races. He died at the hands of his own father. Yitai de service a tosanjutsu. Yitai de service a tosanjutsu. We invite you, Lord, to return the glory of the night moon. Return the radiance of the night moon. We honor the night moon god. There's an energy fluctuation. Move aside. Shaoye. We did it. Alive. You're alive. That's all that matters. Where's Itai? At the Eastern City Military Command. Father, are we going to die? Useless. But he's a 5-star general. If he's not dead, we can't win. And even if he is dead, the military command won't let us go. Shut up. Big brother. Five-star general of the Eastern Demon Suppression Army. I asked the people of Jiangbei to offer their heads. Move. So you really did survive. Jade Lingyuan. What do you intend to do? Kill you. Yi Lingyuan, Yi Tai is already in military command custody. By protocol, he is to be tried in the capital. Will the military command give those who died in the abyss, the demon suppression soldiers, an answer? Yes. Will it bring them back to life? They went down with me to seal the rift to save Jiangbei. Use a nuclear-grade weapon and killed them all. I promised them. If I survived, I would make sure they died with the truth known. Now I will make sure they rest in peace. General Su. Eastern Blazing Sun. Yi Tai's misuse of a nuclear-grade weapon caused the Phonlai squad to die in the line of duty. The evidence is conclusive. If Yi Lingyuan wishes to execute wartime military law, then let him carry it out. Yi Lingyuan. Execute according to military law. Qi Zheng. I am a 1-star general of the military command. I have honors. You can't let him kill me with his own hands. When you deployed that nuclear-grade weapon, did you ever think they were soldiers too? Lingyuan, I am your father. You can't do this. The world will curse your name. 3 years ago, when you sent me to die, did you ever think you were my father? The day I returned. When you forced me to hand over 3 years of battle merits, did you ever think you were my father? When you pressed that nuclear trigger, have you ever thought you were a father? I did it for Jiangbei. You did it for Yi Bai. Lingyuan. Big brother, I'm sorry. I am the head of the Yi family. I am the commander of Jiangbei. Everything you have, I gave you. This blade is for the Demon Suppression Army who died in the abyss. Ugh, father, father. Yi Lingyuan, you killed father. You animal. It's all your fault. If you hadn't come back, the Yi family would still be the Yi family. I would enter St. Martial Academy. I would become commander of Jiangbei. On honors you stole. Those were mine to begin with. You enlisted in my place, using my name. Your battle merits are mine. Who do you think you are? You're not worthy of his honors. Yi Bai is suspected of illegally assuming the identity of a military star general. Involvement in falsifying records. Take him away. In the military command's records, you wrote my name. The military command's records. You're dreaming, refusing to wake up. Ha ha ha. Lingyuan. Mom was wrong. I don't ask for your forgiveness. I just want to tell you, I truly regret it. I shouldn't have made you enlist in his place. I shouldn't have tried to take your battle merits when you returned. I don't deserve to be your mother. No, you don't. Big brother. Don't call me that. Lingyuan has no family anymore. I used to look down on you. But I didn't know. I truly didn't know you went through so much. Not knowing doesn't mean it didn't happen. Ha ha ha. Yishan. Obstructing military orders during wartime. Aiding Yi Tai in concealing military intelligence. Suspended and detained. Escorted to the capital for trial. I was just following orders. Following orders doesn't excuse breaking military law. The Jiangbei Military Command will undergo a full investigation starting today. Yes, sir. Those involved in genetic tampering, weapon activation, falsifiers of battle reports. Not one will be spared. According to the military command's preliminary investigation, former Jiangbei Commander Yi Tai abused his authority to suppress military orders, allowed his younger son Yi Bai to assume the identity of his elder son Yi Lingyuan in military service, and attempted to illegally transfer battle merits, resulting in heavy casualties for the Rift Squad. Ha ha ha. 5-star General Yi Lingyuan has been confirmed alive. Good. General Yi isn't dead. Thank heavens, the Eastern Blazing Sun still lives. The military command will restore all of Yi Lingyuan's original records. Yi Bai's illegal identity records are revoked. The Jiangbei military command enters a full purge phase. Yi Lingyuan is no longer someone we can get close to. I know. I told you to apologize back then, and you didn't go. Even if you went now, it would be meaningless. I did go. I went. I saw him standing with Jiang Dai, and I suddenly felt I didn't even have the right to speak. I used to think he wasn't good enough for me. Now I realize I'm the one who isn't good enough for him. Don't bother him anymore. I won't. Some people, once you miss them, they're truly gone. You're badly wounded. Already mostly healed. You survived a nuclear-grade weapon, and you say mostly healed? Sigh. That grand art of regeneration of yours is truly heaven-defying. But don't push yourself so hard from now on. On the battlefield, there's no choice. News came from the capital. The military command wants you to go to the capital as soon as possible to restore your records and attend the follow-up inquiry. I'll change it to Andy. I know. You're leaving again. The Jiangbei matter is over. Then I'll see you in the capital. See you in the capital. They were all good soldiers. I let them down there. They won't blame you. But I'm alive. And they're dead. That's exactly why you have to keep living. Carry their share. Keep killing the alien races. Everyone. Yi Lingyuan sees you off. Original genetic sample restoring. Illegal override records purging. Military identity traceback complete. Name restored. Yi Lingyuan. Rank, 5-star general. Merit value, 7,003,210. Identity designation, Eastern Blazing Sun. the military's scorching sun, one of the martial candidates. From this moment on, the military command will never let anyone touch your records again. And the dead? Their records must be written clearly too. Not died to an abyss breach, but died to Yi Tai's reckless use of nuclear-grade weapons. I will personally oversee it. Thank you. Yabai. The military command has revoked the identity records you illegally occupied. You will be escorted to the capital for trial. I did nothing wrong. Father told me to do it. You knew those battle merits weren't yours, yet you try to claim them again and again. So what? I'm the heir of the Yi family. Yi Lingyuan was just paving the road for me. Brother, how did you become like this? You blame me too? If it weren't for Yi Lingyuan, our family would be fine. We're the ones in the wrong. But you still won't admit it. Let me go. I did nothing wrong. Still awake? Can't sleep. Thinking about those people in the abyss. You've already gotten them justice. Justice isn't the same as their lives. Then remember them. And keep moving forward. Grandfather said, if the living stay stuck in the past, the dead won't rest easy either. Old Master Jiang said that? No, I made it up. Huh, you know, when you smile, you're not that scary. Am I usually scary? You don't know that yourself? Mom, what do we do now? Accept the investigation. Accept the punishment we deserve. Big brother won't come back, will he? He stopped belonging here a long time ago. If I had called him Big Brother back then, would things have been different? If I had stopped your father back then, and not let Lingyuan enlist in Bayer's place, it would have been different too. Too bad. There's no if in this world. Big brother, I'm sorry. When you get to the capital, don't embarrass me, you hear? Don't worry, Commander He. The Star General Grand Tournament. Bring back first place for the East. I'll try. What do you mean, try? You must win. The Marshal is waiting for you in the capital. As for St. Martial Academy, Zhang Dai and I will be heading back too. See you in the capital. See you in the capital. Lingyuan, don't forget what you promised this old man. Old man, is this really the right time? Perfect timing. Ha ha ha. The commander of the Jiangbei Demon Suppression Army will be reorganized. This will never happen again. I hope so. Ye Lingyuan. Marshal. Regarding Jiangbei, military command will give you, and the fallen of the Demon Suppression Army, a full account. I trust military command. Yi Tai is dead. Yi Bai and all involved will face court-martial. The Jiangbei military command is being restructured. The records of the fallen have all been corrected. Thank you, Marshal. You have been through much. But this is not the end. The true battlefield lies ahead. The alien races will not halt for Jiangbei's turmoil. Humanity cannot stall on one betrayal either. I understand. This commendation is for the Rift Squad. They didn't make it back alive, but their names will remain on the monument of fallen heroes. They deserve it. Carrying them isn't meant to bring you pain. It's so I don't forget. Right? Don't forget. Little Yi, the East is watching. Understood. I heard a disciple of a martial saint is competing this time. Perfect. Still so calm. What else? Huh, good. The Eastern blazing sun is finally being summoned to the capital. 3 years ago, he took his brother's place in the army. 3 years later, he became the military star general. The Yi family tried to strip his honors. They couldn't. Yi Tai tried to bury him. He couldn't. One who returned from hell. The masses now call him the blazing sun. The corpse ancestor is dead. The Jiangbei abyss couldn't kill him either. The Eastern blazing sun still lives. Then let him die in the capital.